episode of the Fitness Couch. My name is Rain Hudson and I am your host. This is a platform that I came up with where I'm letting instructors, trainers, members share their journeys, their ups, their downs through fitness. So today I have, oh man, the introduction, this man is incredible. He's a choreographer, he's a dancer, he's a fitness instructor, he's a guru, he is just everything in one. And besides all of that professional thing that he does, he's a good person with a good soul. He started his own class during the pandemic that is blowing up. He's constantly on television, and hopefully he'll be my friend. I love him, Mr. Issac Boots. Let's welcome him in.
Hi, honey.
Hi. Wait, what's your dog name?
This is Davis. This is the baby.
Davis, honey.
Thank you
Hi,
for having me.
Davis.
We are friends, okay?
Okay. How are you?
I'm good.
So we're in Sag Harbor.
We're in Sag Harbor. I'm in the Hamptons all summer.
Okay.
I've been out here for many years, for many summers, training clients and working, and this year actually has, as we know, was really tough on everyone. Yeah. But there were some silver linings to it, and that was sort of creating this torched live stream on my Instagram. So it's been great.
Great is not even the word. Let's start from the beginning. So.
I'm thirsty. Cheers.
Cheers. So I was told that you were born in Hawaii.
Yep, I was born in Hawaii.
Tell us about that.
Born and raised. I was a poor little Hawaiian boy. I grew up in a very different environment than I work in now.
Okay.
I was the firstborn, first grandchild, first kid. My parents were very young. My mom was like 17, my dad was 18. I was passed around the high school cafeteria, apparently. Literally.
Right.
And it was interesting because I grew up on food stamps. I couldn't afford dance class. I couldn't afford really anything. But I didn't know I was poor.
Right.
I didn't.
Right.
My grandma was amazing, and she made everything feel like a feast and a party.
Out of food stamps.
And a lot of
Right.
Government rice.
Yeah.
And Spam.
And you loved it.
I loved it.
Yeah. So what type of
I was
kid
a chunky
were you?
I was a chunky little
Yeah,
thing.
you were okay.
No, but I don't think I really realized, any sort of limitations until I was really like going to school and going to my classmates' homes. And I was like, oh, you have your own room. I was like, okay. Oh, you have a car?
Right.
Like, damn.
Okay.
And friends taking dance classes or piano lessons and things. And so that's when I sort of realized, okay, I'm gonna have to I want that. I want that. I always felt like I was a part of the arts. I felt like I wanted to perform. I'm 40 now, and so I was born in '80. So I'm the MTV generation.
40.
You know what I mean?
That's what 40 looks like, honey.
40. Hello. A lot of water.
Yeah.
And vodka.
Love it.
It is the Hamptons.
Right, it's in the Hamptons.
No, but because I couldn't afford dance classes, I would watch Madonna videos over and over again. And she was sort of like my first dance teacher, actually. And I just loved her, and I come from a really Catholic family. I went to Catholic school on scholarship, and I don't know, she just sort of spoke to me, and her being in New York, I had no idea what New York even was, but I was like, I have to be there, and I want to dance with her, and and be like her, and she was really sort of inspirational for me at a time where I think being gay, being short, being fat, being poor were all layers of feeling like an outsider in many ways. I felt like an outsider in my family too. So I felt like an outsider at home, aside from my gram, school, and the neighborhood. So I think I sort of escaped through her music.
Where did you dance? Where did you?
On the beach, baby.
Yeah.
I was doing paddle turns to Cherish.
Love it.
On the beach.
Yes.
And a little annoyed that I wasn't that little boy in the video, just saying. And
Just
so,
saying, Madonna.
like, I've told her.
Right.
I'm like, hello. She's like, I didn't know you. But even that, like, I would watch these videos and I had no idea what the entertainment industry even was.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, how did he get that?
Right.
Why, like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, and so it did give me fire,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Okay, so you were in Hawaii. You realized New York is where I need to be. Was that your next step after Hawaii? I need to get to New York?
Yeah. It started a little before I left. So I think it was 8th grade. My father died on my 12th birthday, and it sort of there was like a switch. It was an immediate switch, and I already knew that something had to happen
Okay.
for me to achieve my dream. I was like,
Okay.
it's not gonna happen here.
Okay.
Nothing in this situation is gonna get me there,
Okay.
except for me. And then when my father passed, it was like an instant shift of, okay, let's get on this.
So his death it was really about you.
Yeah.
Moving to the next level.
Yeah.
And
It
a lot
was.
of people.
And I think you know, looking back, like, you know, this is our therapy session now.
Yeah.
But looking back, I do think that may have been a protection device, because that is a lot for a 12-year-old child to deal with and to process.
Yeah.
And so I think the way
It
I
is.
processed it was, I'm gonna be a star. I don't even know what that even meant.
Wow.
I'm gonna be successful. And
Wow.
I got into my head. I got this like little like
Because
bug
a lot of
in
kids
me.
don't know what they want to do at that age, but you just something triggered.
I wasn't good at sports. I wasn't particularly great in school. I mean, and I loved to dance. So I was like, well, I gotta do something. But so
Right.
I was like, dear God.
Right.
So when I entered high school that next year, there was an after-school program, an after-school dance program that my high school offered, and
I was about to
saw
say,
the
who
light.
signed up?
I was there every day,
Yeah.
hours for hours and hours, and I worked it,
Yeah.
you know, and was very serious about it. And the day after high school graduation, the morning after, I booked a one-way flight to New York City. I had nowhere to live,
Whoa.
and I had saved up money for that flight, and I had like $35 left in cash.
And you just
I remember I had like bills, like,
Yeah.
and I
Leap
knew
of faith.
the leap of something, because I got to do
You
something,
got to do something right.
and
Wow.
and I knew that I'd rather. I was miserable at home, so I'd rather be miserable being somewhere that I knew I could achieve something.
Okay.
And I had nowhere to live. My dear friend Matthew Tinker was a sophomore at NYU. I knew him from high school, and thank you, Matt.
Shout out to Matt.
I lived illegally on his dorm room floor
Oh, okay.
in the East Village, and every day auditioned. I didn't have an agent. I wasn't part of equity. I wasn't part of the union. I didn't have a headshot. Didn't have a resume. And I wasn't afraid. I wasn't daunted. I would show up. I would sneak into calls. I would show up to agencies. I'd be like, "Hi, my name is Isaac. I need to be on Broadway." And
Wow.
I think they probably just got annoyed with me and were like, "Okay, fine, like
Yeah.
come." And I knew I had passion, and I knew that I was good enough.
So I know there has been many people told you, no, you're not the right fit. You're
Since
too
I was
short.
born,
You're too
babe.
big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Too short, too gay, not enough training. Now here's the other thing. When I got to New York, I didn't have real training. I was taking like an after school. I mean, bless it, but I was taking an after school course, like kind of rinky dink, and you know, I'm auditioning with these boys who've been, you know, training with SAB since
Right.
they were 3.
Yeah.
with like private tutors and things, but I didn't care. And I think I got that a little from my idea of what Madonna was and who Madonna was, and I felt like studying her interviews and studying her music, I felt like she always was told no.
Yeah.
Even when she became famous.
Yeah.
And I felt from as an outsider, as a child, it looked like she just didn't care.
Yeah.
And used her drive and her passion and her self-belief to make it.
Wow.
And that's everything. Because you will always. Yeah. I still get no's.
Yeah.
I'll make my yes.
You hear that?
It's true.
Yeah. And that was a lot, because if you couldn't do a proper pirouette, you know, because I came from that whole Dance Theater of Harlem area, and where I wasn't thin enough, you know, I was too black, you know, so that's why I went to, you know, Dance Theater Harlem. But wow, that's why you're such a firecracker, and that's what I call you, a firecracker.
And I'm a doer. I like to produce. I like to. This is why when you asked me on DM to do this, I instantly replied.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should support each other.
Yeah.
I think that there's no such thing as competition.
Yeah.
I'm often asked who my biggest competitor is, and I always say I don't have any.
I don't have any.
And that's not arrogant.
No.
I mean, no one can be me.
Right.
No one can be you.
Right.
And so whoever is going to gravitate toward me wants me.
Yeah.
Whoever's going to gravitate towards you wants you. And maybe they want both, and they diversify.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I can't train everybody. I'm not interested in training everybody.
Yeah.
I want people on my frequency.
Yeah. You know, it's so funny that you said that, because I remember the first time I met you at 83rd Street at a small studio, and I didn't know who you were, and they were like, you gotta take his class. And I was like, well, who's this Issac? And you walked in with this jumpsuit that I wanted, but it was sold out. This one-piece jumpsuit, and you were talking to the front desk, and you looked at me, and I said, hi, my name is Rain. I'm, you know, doing training. I would like to take your class. And you said, well, then take my class. Come. And the music, I can't even remember what you played. I just remember the feeling that you gave me. And I looked at you, and I was like, he's so dope. And I think it was our energy that, you know, we would, you know, talk to each other through, you know, DM or whatever. And I just looked at you, and I was like, he doesn't care. Then you took the jumpsuit down, and he had on like a wife beater, and I was like,
we like a little theater, a little drama.
I was like, what is
sexiness
going on in this room? And I was waving the towel, and I said, you are amazing. Okay, so now you blew up. You found your niche. Yeah. And he's a celebrity trainer. I'm not talking about just any celebrity. I'm talking about Madonna, Ariana Grande. You've worked with so many people, but you never lost who you were. How did that happen? Like, how do you do that?
I never trained Madonna.
You never trained?
I danced with Madonna.
Okay.
On live TV. And it was a holy moment for me. She sat on my lap. And she was amazing, and it was, you know, I had met her many times before. I had been to her Oscar parties with other clients, and we have mutual friends in the business, and she was always very great to me. And that morning when we danced together on Kelly Ripa's show, she was just joy. And everything the 6-year-old Issac in Hawaii on food stamps would have been very like shook it over. Yeah. And you kept your composure. She's a real star. Okay. I kept it real, you know, because look, I respect her, and I respect people who are great at what they do, and look you in the eye. You know. Yeah. So but you're attracted to who you are. Yeah. You were around these amazing people because you're amazing. You know what I mean? And that energy, you know, when I met Jeffrey, I was saying to myself, you're attracted to who you are. Yeah. That energy just rubbed off. And it rubbed off when you teach. So let's talk about teaching. Yeah. What high do you get when you teach? Because it's a different high for everyone. You know, it depends. In a live, in-person atmosphere, it feels very sort of like moment to moment, which I love, and so I really pull off of what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling and who's there, what they're giving me. It's like doing Broadway. It's like doing theater, really. In that there is a pulse with the audience, with the people there. And so I love that, and I love connecting with people. I love getting to know people. I like getting to know their names. Not just to learn someone's name because it'll be better for your class, and they'll get, you know, you'll get a fan. I'm not interested in that. I want to know them. I don't need fans. I'm doing this because I love doing it. And so I appreciate whoever shows up, and I want to get to know you.
I know you did some theater. You did Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia on Broadway, West Side Story, Grease, Hair, a lot of shows. I was very lucky. I was lucky and driven. So, and I think that's there is luck is real, but you have to be prepared for it. And when you get it, you have to be thankful for it, and you have to work your ass off even harder.
So, you're in theater. You did some Broadway, a lot of Broadway.
I was there. I was 10 years, 8 shows a week, no break.
Whoa!
I was lucky. I was fortunate because, and I think, you know, it's a mixture of luck and discipline. Luck is real, and when you are fortunate enough to have an opportunity that's amazing, you need to match it.
Right.
And that
stop.
means preparation. That means not doubting yourself, and that mainly means constantly being curious. You constantly have to evolve. Constantly have to, you know, major dancers still take beginner ballet class every morning.
Still study your craft.
Study your craft, darling.
Was there ever a time when you said, maybe I made the wrong decision. Maybe I should do X, Y, and Z.
Every day of my life. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, of course. Look, I mean, I think it's arrogant to say that you haven't. However, if I had to go back to change anything, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because those mistakes, those, you know, moments where you fuck up, those moments where you whatever.
Right.
They teach you a lesson, and that sounds so cliche, but it is really true, and it leads you on paths that you're meant to take. But I do think that one thing I did always have, and one thing I still try to nurture, is rolling with the punches. Roll with the punches. And that's what I did with Torched. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I've been doing Torched for 10 years now, you know, with major people, you know, Gwyneth Paltrow and Kelly Ripa and Faye Dunaway and a variety of major stars in LA, New York, and the Hamptons. When quarantine happened, I just pivoted.
You did.
And I did with no expectation. I just woke up, turned on my Instagram Live, and offered it.
So he teaches this class, and it's amazing, and it's total body.
Yeah.
With great music, and it looks good. But I'm gonna tell you what looks even better. His attire, baby.
We keep it festive.
Let's. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna teach a class, how do you come up with your outfits?
You know, at the beginning of quarantine, my dear friend Zara Tish, who owns Therese.
Okay.
Davis. Oh my goodness.
That's a beautiful dog.
Right? You love Therese too. Gave me tights, you know, because she was in the Hamptons too. Everyone was quarantining. She was doing my workouts every day, and so she would send me stuff. And over the past year, we've collaborated and created our Torched in Therese tights and sports bras and hoodies and moments. It's
and
fun. It's festive. I have fans. I have mats. I have bands, and I like to keep it. I like to keep it inclusive. I like to keep it fun. I like to have a sense of humor. But I know that the workout actually works. So I was like, look, like if we're all in our homes all over the world, there's no excuse. keep your body
body
strong.
moving. Keep your body
Keep it moving. Keep it cute.
And if you got a fan, you have to see the
We
fan.
need a fan.
Yes, hunty.
You know?
Yes. What's the next step?
Well, here we are in the Hamptons. I'm here until
Beautiful.
Labor Day.
Okay.
Actually, tomorrow is a big day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting my residency, my torched residency in Bridgehampton
Okay.
at the Children's Museum in the beautiful amphitheater there. I had many offers around here of where to hold my classes, and I felt it was a no-brainer to do it. It had to be at a non-for-profit.
Right.
That's what we do.
Right.
But I felt with how much we've raised for No Kid Hungry, also raising money for a local Hamptons institution that is for kids, we had to.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so beautiful, and you know they've been hit hard this past year. So every class, I'm donating a portion of proceeds to benefit them and 7 local charities for kids and families. People outside of the Hamptons think the Hamptons are just fancy.
Yeah.
That it's just like billionaires and
Yeah,
Gucci
yeah.
loafers.
Yeah.
That is it. That is here.
Okay.
However, it is run. There's so much more. There are a lot of working families here that make it run, that live here year round, that need help, and there are a lot of kids like I was here, and I didn't want to just happen to the Hamptons.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to be here, be grateful for this success, give back.
Okay. And see, when we were young, we were just talking about this off camera. I mean, somebody helped us. Somebody, grabbed us by our hand, so you pay it forward.
Yeah, you have to. Or even if they didn't, be what you wish you had.
I think I just want to drop the mic and walk off right now.
Sure.
That is so dope. I think I'm going to run with that for a while.
It's major.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not Mother Teresa. I've
Right.
fucked up so much in my
Right,
life, and I've been selfish, and I've been narcissistic, and I've been all of that, and I got slapped in the face, and rightfully so.
Yeah. Yeah. So have I. Yes.
So you learn,
Yeah.
and then when you dedicate yourself really to just focusing on you, nurturing you, like I was just talking to your son about not being worried about what other people are doing or how successful this other person is or whatever. It's great.
Yeah.
Everyone should be successful.
Right.
There's room for everyone.
Everybody. Yes.
There
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. There is.
So just be still and driven in your talent, in your craft, in your passion, and always give back. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Because look, darling, I've worked with and have known some of the richest people in the world, the most successful people in the world, and that doesn't mean you're happy.
Right. You sat with the best, you sat with the worst.
Yeah.
Well, not the worst, but
I have.
Yeah. Me too, child.
I have, but
That's another subject.
money
Yeah.
and success doesn't make you happy.
Right.
It only makes you happy if you are generous with it.
I thought before I got here that I knew a lot, but wow, your journey has, hopefully has inspired people watching, and I'm inspired right now. Like, I didn't know how much we had in common, and I think that's why we connected.
Yeah.
And our energy is connected.
Yeah.
I will hustle until the day I'm under there, or wherever they decide to put me, and I probably hustle from
Because
wherever.
you have fire and you're a good person. You have to surround yourself with people. Surround yourself with people who want to be around you when you're broke and when you're not popular.
We have the final question.
Because I've got a
ready?
list.
Yeah.
I'm just-
I got a list. Woo, honey. Next time, we need more than water. Okay, so the final questions. You ready?
Let's do it. Hey, baby.
What's your favorite color?
I love a deep red. I love like 1960s pastel. You know,
Yeah.
I love a good silver. I love jet black. I love an emerald green.
Yeah. Your favorite music?
Madonna. Okay,
Madonna.
I love Madonna,
Okay.
but I love you know, Philip Glass. I love Debussy. I love George Michael. I love Karen Carpenter. I love Mariah Carey. I love Billie Holiday. I love Edith Piaf. I love the Eagles.
Yeah.
I love Barbra Streisand. I love Tupac.
Yeah.
I love
I just love music. Favorite junk food?
anything. I like candies. I don't do it,
Chocolate?
but I'm not a chocolate. I know.
Jolly Rancher?
I don't mind a Jolly Rancher, but I like a Mike and Ike, a gummy bear, that sort of like.
You are telling your age.
I love anything that a broke ass little gay boy could have bought. Juicy striped gum.
Yes, remember. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Your favorite alcoholic beverage? I don't know what he's talking about. I'm sorry. You know.
Anything that burns. No. I like vodka. I like Runar, champagne, and on a cold winter night, bullet bourbon on the rocks.
Your favorite animal?
My baby.
Yeah, I was about to say, do I need
Davis, that poodle.
the sea or the sky?
See,
I'm a sea person too.
I'm an ocean boy.
Yeah.
I don't love flying, you know. And actually, my grandma always told me, never turn your back to the ocean. I thought that was a very deep lesson, actually.
The God way of talking. Okay, that's enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lights on or off?
Depends on who's in the room. Lights on if it's Channing Tatum.
Right.
Just kidding.
Do you have any tattoos or piercing that we can?
I have a tattoo of a cross on my my left wrist.
Okay.
And I have a tattoo on my
Yes.
bicep. Ma vie est sacrée. It's French for my life is sacred. And I got it at a time where I felt like I was surrounded in a non-sacred environment.
Favorite superhero? Madonna. Go ahead.
Madonna,
With a cape on,
definitely.
or with anything on.
Although I love Catwoman. Too.
Catwoman, yeah.
Yeah, she's festive.
A sound that you love to hear.
This sounds so silly, but I love hearing my baby Davis like drink water or eat. I love it. It's
He's happy.
I like to know that he's being taken care of.
A sound that you hate to hear.
I'm really sensitive to like nasal voices. So like if I'm at a restaurant and I'm always next to a table of someone who has the loudest piercing nasal voice.
Right, and you're like,
Yeah, that bothers
that
me.
nasal.
It's like I have a
Like
thing
the-
about social awareness and like
Okay.
you don't have to be like yelling like we're here and I'm talking sensibly. Like why are you yelling, girl?
Yeah.
Nasal.
I love it. Okay, besides fitness and theater and dancing, what other profession would you be interested in?
Someone asked me this a few days ago actually, and ultimately I am a dancer. I am a choreographer. I'm a trainer. That's in my DNA. If that was taken away from me and I couldn't do it, the only thing that would make me happy would be working in a capacity where I'm being useful, whether that's helping kids, helping communities, doing something philanthropic.
Yeah. Like a Peace Corps or something like that. Yeah.
I mean, I would love to go to. I have a friend who goes to Africa a few times a year, and to Malawi and to Kenya and other places, and just sort of helps build communities up
I can
in
see that.
any way. I think that then there's a purpose.
Yeah. but what is a profession no way. Like they would have to drag you out like
a handyman.
a handyman.
I can't like fix things.
Yeah. I
Like
can't either.
Like
I can clean.
like
but I can't-
remotes, like things like
Nothing.
I
Nothing.
can't.
Nothing. Yeah.
I can't do it.
It's not our thing.
I won't do it.
Neither will
I'll
I.
get hurt. I'll be confused.
You just don't want. Yeah.
I'll get shiny. I can't do it.
He said I get shiny. And the last question: what is your favorite quote?
Woo!
You've dropped gems on us, but what's one that you kind of, which one you would give me?
I have my favorite quote.
Mm-hmm.
Comes from a Madonna song. It's an obscure one,
Mm-hmm.
and it is, "I have no regrets. There's nothing to forget. All the pain was worth it. Not running from the past. I try to do what's best, and know that I deserve it."
Mic drop. That's it. Yeah.
Because I think the idea of knowing that you deserve it, you deserve success, and on some level you deserve any shit that happens to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How do you handle it?
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
I thank you so much. Guys, I told you he was incredible. Thanks for watching again. I love you.
I love you, baby.
Have a great day. Thank you.